Hello and welcome. Now this is going to be my review of this lovely Victorinox SwissCard Lite. There are two variations available. This is the Lite version. The other one doesn't have a small LED flashlight, a small LED light, nor a magnifying glass, but it does have a nail kind of sharpener, nail sharpener, I suppose, and it does have a set of tweezers, not a set of tweezers, the toothpick, sorry. So they're the two versions available. We'll go right in there with some stats. The overall length of this tool is 3.2 inches or 8.1 centimeters. The width of this is 2.1 inches or 5.3 centimeters. The height is 0.1 inches or 0.45 centimeters, and the weight is not even an ounce. It's 0.9 ounces or 25.7 grams. Okay, we'll go straight in there and comment about the size of this thing. It is credit card size. As you can see, I've got a card here. It is, yeah, it's kind of the same size. So therefore, it would be excellent to fit in a wallet and just forget about. Okay, and we'll talk about that later. Okay, let's go through some of the tools on this tool. We'll go straight in there with the knife. It does have a knife on it. Stainless steel, quite soft steel as well. It's typical Victorinox blade steel, and what they use with most of their tools. It stays sharp a while, but then you have to sharpen it, and it's very easy to sharpen. Anybody can sharpen these knives or tools. So ergonomics, yeah, it's not very grippy. It's the same material as the card. It does the job, I suppose. They could have put some dints in it somewhere to give you a bit more traction, but it's the blade length is 1.5 inches or 3.8 centimeters, so this is 1.5 inches. You're not going to be cutting down trees with this thing. I'm not saying you couldn't, but it's not really designed for that. Okay, so that's the knife on it. It does have a pair of scissors, nice pair of scissors. It's a pair of scissors that is on other pen knives, just with a little finger hole for more grip. Spring loaded, you could say. Victorinox very good. If ever your spring breaks or whatever, you can always order a new part of that. So I mean, they're tools that if you look after them, they don't need much maintenance, and if needs be, you can always order smaller parts and keep them for as long as you want. Okay. So that's the scissors. It does have a little light on it. Question the usefulness of this. They say it's a bright LED light. It's not that bright. It'll in a pitch black room, yeah, it will give you some light. It's just powered by one of those little button batteries in there. Quite easy to take out and replace if you need to. We'll move on to the next tool. We have couple of flathead screwdrivers. I've used these before. They work fine. No issues. Obviously, they can't beat a full-size screwdriver or whatnot, but they're fine. They're usable if you need it to. So that's the four-way screwdriver. It's got a magnifying glass. Yeah, it can be quite useful. For your crosswords or Sudoku or whatever. It's not huge, but yeah, I don't think you can start many fires with it, but don't quote me on that. It is plastic, it's not glass. Another tool, we have a set of tweezers. standard penknife tweezers there. And we also have a pin, very useful. Excellent tool on there. And finally we have a, well, not finally, we do have a pen, ballpoint pen kind of thing. You can buy these separately, I think. So again, if this ever does run out, you know, it's not a space pen or anything, but if you need a pen, there you go. Okay. And this does actually count as 2 features now. We've got centimeters along the top, a ruler, and inches on the back. Okay, so that's the tool. Overall, they say it's 13 tools that this has. Yeah, it's quite decent, really. I've been carrying it forever, 2-3 years, and you know, whenever I've needed a knife or whatnot, a backup blade, it's there. Scissors, it's got everything you really need, probably except for a toothpick. But it's really whether you want a light or a magnifying glass instead of that toothpick and nail file. So there you have it. Just do some comparisons. So that here we have a Victorinox standard size penknife. Okay, probably a bit longer. Then we have a Victorinox classic penknife. As you can see, fits on there. And then just for comparison's sake, let's just have a Spyderco in there. Spyderco Bug. Now it seems a bit silly, but just compare the blade shapes. Just in case you were thinking, oh, okay, well, I can only carry one backup blade on me. Should I have one on my keychain or should I have one on the card? There you go. Victorinox is longer, but I'd actually argue that Spyderco is sharper and more ergonomic, but it's not a versus or direct comparison. This is purely a size-wise thing. Okay, but had to compare the blades there because some people, it's you know, blades are quite important. So there you go. Very useful tool. You just put it in your pocket. It's the size of a credit card, and just forget about it, and it's there when you need it. Yeah, very handy, very handy. The price of one of these is anywhere between £10 and £20. Just go for the cheapest price you can, really. It's great value. It's extremely light, and it's a good you know, legal carry option if you don't want to carry a full size you know, Victorinox penknife or full blade. It's very discreet, and yeah, it's very good for any kind of like little jobs you might have or run into. Okay, if you have enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to comment, rate and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Take care.